For the greater good. Though not given to small talk, Alphino can think of no better way to pass the time until Minfilia arrives. So I was thinking for a second there that Snowcloak was just going to lead straight into Shiva, but I guess not. So let's sit and have ourselves a chat, shall we? Cute. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Forton? Oh, crap. Ugh. Archives of House Forton. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Forton. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. Yep. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. I wonder how you actually go about ensuring that a tunnel is safe. Obviously, like, I'm no miner or excavator or whatever, you'd call. And he mentioned sappers, which, from my video game knowledge, are usually just people that blow stuff up. So do you just keep, like, throwing dynamite into a tunnel until, like, stuff stops falling, or what? You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravinians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. See, and again, this is kind of foreshadowing, Emmerich being the the measured type, or, at least giving people the freedom, to kind of believe as they will, which is obviously not really the case in the Holy See right now. Would that it told us more. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. But wasn't, again, I didn't get that far in 1.0, but wasn't Good King Mogglmog like an actual person or Moogle? Or maybe he too was just a mythical figure. The sole exception being Good King Mogglmog XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mughals Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and convictions, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? Yeah, isn't that... I mean, because the summoning is based off of the summoning or whatever they called it of the ancients. And basically the idea is just to have like a crystal or some source of aether and then, you know, a thought in your mind, you know, to manifest with the aether. Which is very much in the way that you crafted in 11. I don't know that they really go into like the lore of crafting in 14. Like crystals are obviously involved, but I don't know that they specifically say like, you know, think about the end product and then it will be made type of thing. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the aetherite Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another aetherite, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. Kryl, maybe? I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Although, is Kryl still, like, incapacitated? While Minfilia looks into our aetherite problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Kurthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits. many of whom look up to you, in case you are not aware. Good. I knew you would understand. Yu Yu Hase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. So it looks like it might still be a little bit before we do Shiva. There you are, Lavinza. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Is Danafin Pass... Okay. Oop. Where am I going? At first, the way the indicator was pointing, I was like, oh, is this... But it's called Bahamut's Dominion, so of course that wouldn't be Danafin Pass. Obviously, I don't know all the little names of everything. Or the little sections of the map, at any rate. Thal's balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something, and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danafin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. This snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Convenient that one of them happened to sprain their ankle. So they'd be waiting there to give us directions the rest of the way. Oh, there's footprints. Fresh prints, even. Fresh prints. The tracks lead southeast. Fresh prints of Kurthus. Bad joke. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast in Yu Yu Hase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. It's a trap. Let the little bastard die. What even ends up happening to Yu Yu Hase? Obviously, we eventually fight Ilbert again, but I don't remember what happens to Yu Yu Hase. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchants will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. I mean, at least they usually give a good excuse as to like why they can't help out as well. And I mean, he helped out before this, so but still it's just funny. There's always an excuse. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Well, okay, well, stay with her then, if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Ooh. Ugiri is out there getting it done. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Oh, he's done no wrong but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you wish. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Woe is me. Fancy meeting you here, Lavenza. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Ugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. This is a most generous offer, Lady Ugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Lavenza, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join me live, the link to my Twitch is down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a great one.